Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today what I'm gonna do is a little bit of a review of the Hipark hotel where we stay at our Disneyland Paris trip. So this is kind of an introduction. I'm going to put the video that I filmed at the hotel, and then afterwards I will do my review. This is the hotel. It's how the hallway looks, and it looks really modern. So this is the key, and basically let me show you. And yeah, you should have a green light. So you come in, you put this over here, close the door that way, and then this is the bathroom. We already installed in here, so that's a little bit of our things. So this is how it looks like. A toilet, bathtub, a shower on top, the thing to put all the towels and clothes, and to be honest, it looks really clean, so I'm really pleased with the toilet. You also have some towels over there. Then moving on, the entrance over here, you've got lots of space. It's a massive wardrobe, and the one next to it's got sliding doors. You've got a security box, and then you got a few shelves. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves, and the bottom one we use it for the shoes. Those are our clothes. And on the other side you've got a top shelf, and then another small wardrobe and an ironing table. I don't know where the iron is. And then you got a massive mirror. Moving on the room, it's really messy because we are already in here. So you got the lights, those are the hallway, those are the room ones. You've got the heating. When we came, it was off. So once you come into the room, if you want air conditioning or the heating on, you have to do it by yourself because it's off. So basically it's just press this button and then the temperature, and this one is if you want hot, cold, or the fan. The bed is a sofa, but you can make it into a double bed. Then over there you got a picture which is not really nice. It looks terrible, but I'm not gonna complain about that. There's worse things. That's the kitchen. It looks really messy because we've used it a lot, which is quite a good thing. And then in the kitchen you got the fridge with all food. You've got a sink to wash all the plates and cutlery, and then on the last one is where the bin is. You've got in this one, I'm not gonna open it because it's just the boiler inside, so it's nothing else. Moving on to the shelves, on the top one there's a toaster over there, and here you got a drawer for all your food. So we just have snacks, cookies and things, crap basically. In here you have the microwave and grill at the same time, and on the top one, I'm not gonna open it because I can't reach, but you have all the pans and things. On this one you've got plates. All of those are plates. Not really sure if you can see it, but yeah. Then on the other side of the room you got small table, a big table, and all of those are windows that they are now closed, and a phone and a TV that is just in French because they don't have any channel and it's a crap. So overall, when we booked the room, it was okay. And to be honest, regarding with the quality, well, not quality, but the price and the service that they offer, I would mark it about 6.5 out of 10. Even though it looks really modern and clean, the Wi-Fi it's not working. The first day you have to pay for the tourist tax. I paid them the first day. The girl didn't note that I paid, and the next day they wanted me to pay again. So that was not a great sign of the service. They don't speak Spanish. Thank goodness that I speak English, because they just know English and French. That's it. They don't know German, they don't know Spanish, they don't know Chinese, they don't know any other languages. I'm not really sure if I mentioned that the Wi-Fi is not working. I think I did. But yeah, it's not working, and today is our second day here that we've paid for a service that they are not providing to us, which is not really ideal. And the last thing that I want to complain is that when we booked, they had a room full of computers that you could use, and they didn't say at any time that they were under maintenance, so we can't use them. So that means that we can't film as much as we would like for our Disney vlogs, because we just have one or two SD cards, like memory cards. So yeah, that's not great to advertise things that they don't have. They should have said a note or put a note on the web page according that they don't provide this service at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much my review about the hotel. We didn't ask for the breakfast service just because we have the kitchen, so it's really silly ask for something that you can make yourself. Like this morning, it just took me between 2 and 5 minutes to make some toast and a cup of tea. Like, why were... And I think it's about 10 euros for the breakfast each day. So no, thank you. And yeah, overall, as I was saying, it's not too bad and it's not too good either. So the only good thing I would mention, my sister just remind me, is that they have a free shuttle to go to the parks and come back. And the big shopping center of La Val d'Europe is 5-10 minutes walking maximum. You got a supermarket, you got Primark, you got thousands of shops, so you got lots of time to spare when the parks close, especially during the week that they close at 6 and 7. So yeah, the only bad thing of the bus is that if you have the annual pass or any magic hour advantage, the first bus is at 8:36, so it's when the park has already opened for the magic hours, just 6 minutes, but it just takes 2 minutes really to get to the park, so it's not too bad. So yeah, that's my review of the hotel. So yeah, I hope you can take some advice from that. So don't pay too much attention to the photos, because the photos were amazing and someone believed that the photos were the real hotel, but it's not. That was my sister. So yeah, just you can come if you want. I do recommend this hotel, but not for too many days, especially because you can rest on the bed, but at the end of the day it's a sofa, so it sinks. It's not a mattress, it's a sofa that sinks. Okay, so now that you've seen how the hotel was, how the room was, and the service that the hotel had, I have to say that after our staying there for 5 days and 4 nights, I would put another mark to the hotel. So instead of 6.5 out of 10, I would put a 4.5 out of 10. Basically, we had that hotel because it was for 2 reasons, well, 3 reasons. It was close to Disneyland, it had a kitchen, well, it was like an apartment, and it had Wi-Fi for free that we could use. And of those 3 things, the Wi-Fi didn't work any of the days. we asked every day what was wrong with Wi-Fi. The service was awful. They just didn't know what was wrong, or they didn't give us any solution or anything. It was just awful. They didn't care at all. So yeah, that's one of the things. The other thing is that it was close to Disney, which is great, and I'm up for that. Like, it had a free shuttle from the hotel to the parks, so that's a really good point, and it took about 1-2 minutes to arrive from the hotel to the park. But that bus is just one, like, it comes and goes from an hour to an hour. So if you're in a rush and you miss the bus, you'll have to wait an hour. But on the other side, you can go walking. It's about 10-15 minutes walk from the hotel to the Disney parks. That's not too bad. That's fine. And the other thing was the kitchen. About the kitchen, I can't really complain because I haven't used it as much as I thought I would use it. But the less that the only time I've used it, it has been fine. I only would say that they should put they should put more pans and cutlery and maybe serviettes, just because we didn't have any of that, because it was supposed to be there and there was some cutlery that was missing. And yeah, so basically those are the three main reasons, and the main one was the Wi-Fi, and they let us down on that. Apart from that, the towels didn't get changed any of the days, and at the end, when we were doing the checkout, we asked why the towels didn't got changed or anything, and they tell us that it should have been us who should ask to the housekeeping to put new towels. Like, I've never done that in a hotel, so never mind. In 5 days, the bedding hasn't been changed, which I found it awful for the quantity of money that we paid for that room. And they just said the same, just asked for the bed sheets and duvet. We didn't have any blanket in the room, and when we arrived to the room, the window was broken, so we couldn't close it, and we were about at -4 degrees outside. So as you can guess, my experience in that hotel, it hasn't been great. The only thing that I recommend to go is if you go for 1 or 2 nights at tops, and if you're going to the parks just because you're gonna stay there just for sleep, and that's it. So yeah, basically, oh, wait a minute, there we go. So basically, I would rate this hotel at 4.5 or 4 out of 10, especially because the last day the customer service was so poorly. They tried to make me pay for the tax, like the tourist tax, twice. So the first day when I went in, I paid nearly 14 euros for 5 days, which is quite expensive. And we start with a problem because I should have just paid 8 euros. That is what the web page said. But they said, oh no, the prices have changed, blah blah blah. And that's fine. I've studied tourism, I know how things work, so I didn't mind to pay a little bit more. But it didn't feel right. And then the next day, at the checkout, when we were leaving our room, they wanted us to pay again. And as you can guess, it wasn't a very nice feeling to finish with a crap staying at that hotel. We couldn't Skype my mom, we couldn't do anything because the Wi-Fi wasn't working. I couldn't post photos on Instagram as much as I would like to. I couldn't use Twitter, I couldn't use my YouTube channel. So yeah, if you go for 1 or 2 nights, because the bed is a sofa and it's not comfy at all. It does sinks. So it was
2-people bed, like a king size, smallest. And me and my sister were just sinking on the middle, and it was not comfy at all. The pillows are horrendous, and yeah, as you can guess, like, if you can find any other hotel, that would be better. So yeah, I hope you like it. I'm sorry if I talk too much. It's just I'm so disappointed with this hotel because my expectations with it were very, very high. But those things happen, so there's nothing we can do. Give a thumbs up if you liked and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you at the next one.